Hi, I am JJ. Today I am going to introduce you with a new concept in mathematics and a very simple one. I would like to start with a simple puzzle. Jim, Mario, and Mike are married to Shanna, Kenny, and Lisa. Mario is Kelly's brother and lives in Florida with his wife. Mike is shorter than Lisa's husband. Mike works at a bank. Shanna and her husband lives in Kentucky. Kelly and her husband works in a candy store. Who is married to who? First time when we go through this, we will feel that it is something very difficult. Actually not, if we analyze the sum in this way. So here, I am going to write this particular problem in rows and columns, where the husbands are at the top and in the left, you can see the names of the wives. Then I'll try to analyze the given data. Mario is Kelly's brother. So obviously Mario is not married with Kelly. Mike is shorter than Lisa's husband. So again, Mike is not Lisa's husband. Shanna and her husband lives in Kentucky. And in the beginning, we know that Mario and Kelly's brother lives in Florida. So Mario is not Shanna's husband. So that two options are ruled out for Mario. So only Mario has to be married with Lisa. Like this, if we analyze the particular problem and fill the grids, it is very easy to solve the problem. So the given data I had arranged in rows and columns. Arranging data in rows and columns, we call it as matrix. It can be numbers, symbols, expressions, anything. We will be mainly dealing with numbers or letters. In a matrix, horizontally we call it as row and vertically we call it as column. For an example, you can see a few matrices there. The first one, we have two rows. You can see here we have two rows and three columns. Two rows and three columns. That is called as the order of a matrix. Order of a matrix is nothing but the number of rows cross number of columns. We don't multiply them. That is just a representation. So the first one has two rows, three columns. We write it as 2 cross 3. Second one, two rows, two columns. So as you guessed, yeah, the order is 2 cross 2. Third one is going to be having 3 rows and 4 columns. That is 3 cross 4. And the last one, yeah, some of you may have guessed it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows and 1 column. So it is 4 cross 1. That is called as the order of a matrix. The first one represents the row cross number of columns. General representation of a matrix, we use the letter A with suffix ij. Ij stands for the number of rows and columns. Here, this letter, the first AI, or I'll write it here, I stands for the position, the row in which the element is present, and J stands for the column in which the element is there. For example, if I take this particular element, A32, that is in the third row, second column. You can see that 1, 2, 3. The element is in the third row and second column. So the position of that is third row, second column. So A32. Here, this element, if I take A21, second row, first column. So the suffix gives us the position of the element, Aij. And the order of this particular matrix, yeah. Order of this particular matrix, we know it has m rows horizontally and n columns. So the order is going to be m cross n. Some are just general representations, 2 cross 2. Till A22, the elements will be written. A23. And so on. We have some more examples. just to make you clear. 3 rows, last one, F is 3 rows, 1 column, 3 cross 1. So I had given you a matrix here. 2, 5, 19, minus 7, 35, minus 2, 5 by 2, 12, root 3, 1, minus 5, 17. What will be the order of the matrix? Yes, 3 crossed 4. 3 rows, 4 columns. How many elements are there in the matrix? We have totally 3 into 4, that is 12 elements. And identify the elements A13. A13 is first row, third column. First row and third column. This will be your element for A13. A21. Second row, first column. Second row and first column. First column, second row. A33 is going to be third row, third column. So third row, third column, this will be the element, minus 5. A24, second row, fourth column. Second row and fourth column element will be 12. And the A23, second row, third column, that will be 5 by 2. Yeah. Okay. If a matrix has 13 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? A matrix has 13 elements in that. Number of elements is 13. What are the orders? Orders means it is going to be the factors of 13. So we know 13 is a prime number. 1 into 13 is one option. We also have another option, 13 into 1. 1 row, 13 columns it can be, or it can be 13 rows, 1 column. No other option will be satisfying with this condition that which has 13 elements. One more sum I will give you. If a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? Yes, it is nothing but all the factors 1 into 4, 1 into 24, 24 into 1, 2 into 12, 12 into 2, 3 into 8, 8 into 3, and 4 into 6 or 6 into 4. So totally it will have 8 possible orders. Next video, we will come up with operations on matrix. Stay tuned. Thank you.